interesting, sir.
Very interesting. Yes, thank you. Now I feel very happy. Acha, let's see who can tell me this answer. Mm, I don't want to give a tougher one. This one is question number 1. Acha, wait a second. Uh, Wait a second. Don't write anything right now. I am designing this question in my head. So don't write right now. First let me see, then you write. Okay? First let me see. Okay, let's complicate something. Why we do easy when I can complicate something? In life nothing comes easy, right? Let's do. Come on. Do these two questions. Acha, do question number 2 first. Do question number 2 first. And question number 1 you can try it at home. First do question number 2 first. Question number 2 is very easy. Do question number 2 first. Can anybody tell me how should we proceed with question number 2? How should we proceed with question number 2? How should we proceed with question number 2? Acha, look at here. Everyone look. Everyone look. I think I haven't told you how should we start with this one. This one I told you. We will write what? Whatever inside square root, I will write greater than equal to 0, right? Yes or no? I've told you that thing. That's the starting point, right? These type of questions, when you see this type of questions, what you will do is, you directly write x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Okay, x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Because x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0, I will find out all those values of x for which this whole thing becomes 0, right? Yes or no? And I will reject those values. Understood? So tell me, x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Acha, what type of equation is this? What type of equation is this?
Fraction.
Fraction. From which planet are you? Huh? It is fraction. It's quadratic equation. Fraction. Okay, fine. This one is fraction, but x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. It's quadratic equation, right? Yes or no? And do you know how to solve quadratic equation? So solve. And tell me what you get after solving. Tell me what you get after solving. How much? Very good. X is equal to 2 and 3. Everybody got x equal to 2 and 3? Please tell me. Don't ever hesitate, okay? Don't ever hesitate. Sorry, what am I doing? I am doing wrong. X equal to 2 and 3, I'm sorry. So, I got the values of x equal to 2 and 3. So, what does it mean? So, when x is 2, when x is 3, this whole thing becomes 0? Please tell me yes or no. When x is 2 and when x is 3, this whole thing becomes 0, right? Or else you can write like this also. You can write is equal to 7 divided by x minus 2, x minus 3. Can I write like this? Just like the factors, right? X minus 2 into x minus 3, right? So if I put 2, undefined. If I put 3, undefined. So what will be the domain? So tell me, what will be the domain?
R minus 2, 3.
Very good. I think now you guys have got the idea, right? R minus 2, 3. Clear? Understood? Now try this one. How much time we have got? We have got 3 minutes. Now try this one. Everybody understood this one? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So try this one now. Try the above one. Root over of 25 minus x square. Let's see. Who can do this one? Actually, this is a bit difficult, but let's see who can do. In life, bigger problems teaches you more things than smaller problems, right? Yes or no? The problem is big, so you learn more. The problem is small, it's okay. How to do this one?
Small bracket minus infinity 5 third bracket.
Small bracket minus infinity 5 third bracket. Okay, I got one answer. Anybody have some different answer? Please tell me. Anybody having different answer? Please tell me. Yeah, where did it go? Anybody having different answer? Please tell me.
Sir, I don't have same.
Well, fine. It's okay, no problem. Anybody having different answer? Please tell me. No one? Is that it? So, should I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, let's proceed. First thing, what it says, 25 minus x square. And I told you, what is our first step? What should we do? We write 25 minus x square greater than equal to 0. Yes or no? Should I write this thing? Yes or no? Huh? Now, here we see minus x square. Let's take minus x square that side. So, I get what? 25 greater than equal to x square. Yes or no? Now I will tell you your wrong answer. Why this one is wrong, I will tell you now. Clear, right? Now, between 5 and minus infinity, very good. Can I say minus 7 lies between them? Can I say minus 7 lies between minus infinity and 5? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If I do minus 7 whole square, how much is that? How much is that?
49.
49. Is 49 less than 25? Is 49 less than 25?
No.
Then how can this be true? Wrong. Am I clear? Have you understood? Have you understood this one? Yes or no? Again, if I have minus 6 also lies between them, right? So minus 6 whole square is how much? Minus 6 whole square is how much? 36. Is 36 less than 25? No. Now think of minus 5. Minus 5 whole square is how much? 25. Is 25 less than equal to 25? No, yes. 25 is less than equal to 25. They said equal to. Any of this condition has to be satisfied. 25 is less than equal to 25, right? So minus 5, it will be, the answer will be minus 5 to 5. Close bracket. Have you understood? Clear? So this will be my answer. Okay? So today we leave it up till here. Tomorrow we'll discuss further. Okay? Actually, there is a very nice trick to do this one. Should I teach you guys? Because here you have to guess so many things, right? Should I teach you a nice trick? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's teach you a nice trick. Now listen carefully. Actually, this trick is used for higher classes. Do we know a square minus b square? A square minus b square formula, right? So this is what? A square minus b square. Can I write this one as 5 minus x, 5 plus x? Yaar.